and immediately gets in there and goes the opposite way. You can't flip up on me because you're an inferior comedian. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm never going to call you out of your name. I'm never...
You know, girls got to do what girls got to do. Had a little surgery and, you know, knocked me down for a minute, but you can't keep a strong woman down, so I just want to let you guys know that I'm doing fine.
Wanda's unexpected demise has profoundly stunned her admirers, but the situation has become even more tumultuous. Her husband has taken a decisive stand, delivering a scathing missive directed at Katt Williams, with allegations that are nothing short of outrageous.
Is trying to embarrass me in front of a largely fan base. That's why she got canceled.
If you have been tracking their ongoing conflict, it is evident that Wanda and Katt did not share a harmonious relationship, characterized by a history replete with public barbs and contentious encounters.
Are you trying to shame me with something in a community I don't even belong in? There's no gay people saying I belong over there or been over there.
This entire predicament resembles a narrative straight out of a film. Is this merely a case of unfortunate timing, or is there a more profound, undisclosed story lurking beneath the surface? Regardless, tensions are escalating, and many are eager to see whether Katt will address the incendiary allegations. Atlanta is grappling with the unexpected demise of the cherished radio personality Wanda Smith, who passed away on Saturday, merely one day after commemorating her 58th birthday. Initially portrayed as a tragic loss, the circumstances surrounding her death have now taken a disconcerting turn, prompting speculation that something far more sinister might be at play. 13 Senior VP Rick Cathy confirmed the news over the weekend, offering a heartfelt tribute that articulated the profound grief felt over Wanda's passing. He remarked on her ability to bring joy to others and emphasized her significant contributions to the station. Wanda's career with V13 commenced in 2006, establishing her as a beloved figure in Atlanta, celebrated for her warmth, humor, and dedication to the community. However, beneath this seemingly perfect exterior, tensions with comedian Katt Williams are being resurrected, as their infamous feud, marked by unresolved conflicts, comes back into focus. Now, some are left to ponder whether their strained history may have had a role in her untimely death. Wanda's husband has not held back, indicating that Katt's potential involvement should not be dismissed lightly.
Rid of over there, and how dare you?
You did a number on it, though.
Hey.
You did a number on it. That's legendary.
No, you either believe in karma or you don't.
Let's examine the intricate layers of the ongoing feud, which is more complex than it initially appears. This rivalry has historical roots, but flared up recently when Katt levied new criticisms at Wanda during Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay. As is typical of Katt, his comments ignited a flurry of online activity, with many eager to dissect the underlying issues and the reasons behind Wanda's apparent inclination to undermine his reputation.
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things you cook that they are proud of. Like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti.
You guys looking at her.
You got the best steak.
Wanda Smith is far more than a typical radio host. She has been a cornerstone of Atlanta's V103, co-hosting the widely acclaimed Frank and Wanda in the Morning. Her extensive career in comedy includes behind-the-scenes work on Def Comedy Jam and notable roles in Tyler Perry films such as Madea Goes to Jail and Medea's Witness Protection. A passionate advocate for women's empowerment, Wanda founded the initiative Girls Stand Together, which seeks to uplift women and foster positivity. This public altercation with Katt Williams adds an intriguing complexity to her narrative, as she strives to empower women while seemingly embroiled in a contentious rivalry with him. Many hope her legacy will encompass more than her exchanges with Katt, recognizing her substantial contributions to Atlanta's media landscape. Speculation abounds that she has subtly criticized Katt since their infamous radio encounter, where he publicly ridiculed her culinary skills, leading to rumors about her departure being influenced by him. Wanda's partnership with radio personality Frank Ski created a formidable duo that entertained audiences for years. Her abrupt exit from V103, along with the absence of clarity regarding her future, leaves fans eager to discover whether she will return to broadcasting or explore new creative pursuits.
Was like,
what did I do to you? Did I say something about you? Did I don't know. When I was looking at him, I couldn't even respond.
Speculation has arisen regarding the abrupt exit of Wanda Smith from V103, with many suggesting it may be tied to her ongoing feud with Katt Williams. Williams asserts that he believes Wanda has been plotting against him, likening her behavior to that of numerous Hollywood elites whom he claims engage in similar tactics. In a recent episode of Willie D's podcast, following his noteworthy interview on Club Shay with Shannon Sharpe, Williams delved into various aspects of his life. He recounted his early intellectual prowess as a child, his transition to Miami as a teenager, and the journey that ultimately led to his ascent in the comedy and acting realms. Approximately 50 minutes into the discussion, host Willie D broached the subject of Williams' infamous exchange with Wanda Smith from 2018. Williams defended his actions, cautioning that assertions about his mistreatment of her should be made with care, as he never resorted to name-calling and maintained his composure throughout their interaction. He characterized the scenario as both a trap and a setup, framing it as a curious situation where attempts to ensnare something larger than the initial trap resulted in unexpected outcomes. He used the analogy of attempting to trap a turtle only for a rhinoceros to inadvertently stumble into it, creating an entirely different predicament altogether.
Like, all my enemies all look the same in the eyes, whether it's Faison, Wanda, Aries, Spears, they all look like...
Katt Williams provided an in-depth account of the circumstances surrounding his interview at V103, illuminating the dynamics that unfolded behind the scenes. He disclosed that a woman had persuaded him to engage in an unplanned interview, for which he had neither prepared nor anticipated. Despite his initial reservations, she assured him that the discussion would center solely on celebrating his recent Emmy triumph and would carefully sidestep sensitive topics such as his children and legal issues. Upon his arrival for the interview, however, Williams expressed disappointment that the Emmy was not mentioned at all. He emphasized that his intent was never to offend anyone and recognized the challenging position the interviewer found herself in. The critical moment that made Williams feel targeted occurred during a segment where he shared the stage with fellow comedian Red Grant. The interview quickly garnered attention as Williams took aim at several comedians, including Jared Carmichael, Lil Rel Howery, Kevin Hart, and Hannibal Buress. His criticism of Tiffany Haddish was particularly sharp. He questioned her comedic abilities despite her acclaim in Girls Trip. This remark further exacerbated the tensions between him and Wanda Smith. The situation escalated dramatically when Smith made a remark about Williams' hair, suggesting he had a perm, which ignited a fiery exchange that would go down in broadcasting history. As the confrontation intensified, Williams unleashed a barrage of insults, directing weight-related jabs towards Smith. Their verbal sparring reached a fever pitch, with Williams countering Smith's comments with cutting retorts, emphasizing his accomplishments while undermining her stature. Following the interview, the atmosphere grew increasingly volatile when reports emerged that Smith's husband, Lamorris Sears, allegedly confronted Williams outside a comedy theater, leading to an altercation. Sears claimed that he pursued Williams into a nearby store, but denied ever brandishing a firearm, asserting that his weapon had accidentally fallen from his waistband during the chase. The day after the interview, Smith addressed the incidents on air, relaying her discomfort during her interaction with Williams. She articulated her feeling that he had come into the conversation with an agenda aimed at confronting her, which left her feeling unsettled. Despite the escalating tensions, Sears maintained his position, denying any accusations of wrongdoing. What initially began as a conflict characterized by verbal jabs and comedic rivalry has since morphed into a more serious and personal situation. The stakes have now escalated, with both Wanda and her husband seemingly poised to address the matter more directly. The dynamics have shifted, transforming what was once a comedic dispute into a deeply personal confrontation. As speculation mounts about the potential for further escalation, many are left wondering whether cooler heads will prevail or if the situation will spiral further out of control. One thing is certain, the narrative surrounding this conflict is far from over, and the forthcoming developments promise to be tumultuous and fraught with intensity. As the dust settles, observers remain captivated by the unfolding drama, questioning how far the rivalry might extend and whether it will lead to more than just verbal exchanges. With emotions running high and tensions palpable, the next chapter in this saga holds the potential for significant repercussions, both personally and professionally, for all parties involved. The implications of these events will likely resonate within the entertainment industry, making it a focal point of public interest in the coming weeks.